Also, some other interesting news with that. The Blizzard also released a little bit of a press conference at BlizzCon saying that World of Warcraft is not designed to go free to play.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
So, in light of all of the other online massive multiplayers that have your little bit of action and fantasy involved,
yep.
that are all going to free to play models where you can pay to get a nice spiffy hat.
Yeah. There is nothing like getting a nice spiffy hat when you do stuff.
Yep. How could you not want to spend money on that?
Exactly.
So that's like it's interesting because that they require money in order for it to keep going, which makes sense. But it's not designed to work off of, hey, give us a little bit of money for your hat, and we'll keep the servers going.
All right. So basically, a little bit of a noob here. So this is a service that people have to pay for from this point forward, or it's all going to be free?
No. Like, in terms of all of the other games,
yeah,
it's always been you have to pay for the service of them keeping the servers up and running perfectly, and you have access to the full game.
Okay.
Versus all the ones that are going free to play, where they are maintaining the servers and doing all that while you are only paying for the luxury of wearing this special hat.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Well, I think
a lot of games are leaning towards the microtransactions.
Microtransactions. And what is a microtransaction?
Microtransaction is essentially you are going out and you are buying that tiny little hat, that nice little spiffy hat.
Yeah.
Or a pair of sunglasses.
You have your hat over there. Put your hat on.
There we go.
Spiffy hat, yeah!
Spiffy hat. So, microtransactions, really, like, you can, there's several ways of doing it, but pretty much it's you are buying that spiffy hat, or you are buying a little bit of something to go into the game that you've already paid for or haven't paid for. And this is how that business is going to be making money.
And thus, hence, microtransactions.
Yeah, it's more about the little things that everybody wants, rather than, hey, I'm going to pay $60 for this game.
Dig it.
No. And it also seems to be a big issue going forward on some of the new consoles, because they want to jump in on that. At least for the Xbox One. Forza 5, their big new racing game. You have to put in an estimated.
Oh gosh.
Estimated. Okay. Here's.
I can see where this is going, because when I took my business program, economics was based around the auto industry and all the small parts you have to buy to keep the car going and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Is this going to be transplanted into micro?
This is being transferred over to microtransactions. Now.
God. All right.
What they have done is they've released the game and they said, okay, you can go through and you can play the game, but you have to log so many hours to unlock certain pieces.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Or you can pay these microtransaction fees and get it right off the bat.
Huh.
So you can spend about 200 to 2,000 hours in order to unlock the best engine for that
virtual car. Yeah.
For that virtual car, you can get the spiffy leather seats, the little the foil on the back, the nice shiny rims on your virtual car. You can spend the hours to get that, or you can spend some money, and by spend some money, it's like $50-$60 on top of the 50 to 60 bucks to buy the game itself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, the thing is, they should have a Fast and the Furious World of Warcraft type game. You know, the gearheads would not go offline, and they'd be torn between fixing their car they have in their driveway and all the rest of stuff like that, or the virtual car that they run around on different game systems would be very
much.
You know, maybe we should copyright this really quickly before Blizzard and the rest of the guys go, that's not a bad idea. Because just imagine this. Imagine going out and buying a virtual engine that costs the half of buying a real engine.
Yep.
There's money to be made here, folks. This is why you tune in the Weekly Training Random Show. Changing the game dynamics every single time we broadcast. So, anyways, yeah. So, any more stuff there, man?
One less kick in the pants. Or sorry, one more kick in the pants.
Oh, great! Let me throw on my
Xbox
shiny
One.
pants. Oh, back to Xbox One.
Back to Xbox One.
Yep.
This is kind of interesting.
Okay.
In that the logic does not
compute.
The Xbox One, they launched it and it's supposed to be like they generally want it to be the online thing.
Okay.
But for all those people that have it offline and aren't going to be getting it online, Xbox One, Microsoft is releasing a patch so that you don't have to be online.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm all confused, which is very easy to do here.
Oh yeah. So,
all right. So,
if you
walk me through this.
If you want to play your Xbox One and just have it offline, not going online at all, you have to download a patch.
Huh.
So, in order for you to stay offline, you have to go online to download this patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. So one of the few things we've been really hitting home with the Xbox One is the whole auspices that you have to be online all the time to play your game system. And now the people at Microsoft have basically designed a patch which they could put on your virtual hard drive that you could take your system offline.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy. Huh.
Pretty much.
And also on top of it, if you download this patch, does Microsoft still have the ability to delete programs off your hard drive?
No.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's do some more looking into this. So basically, from all of this, something a little more homework assignment for you there, 2.0, is basically the Lindsay Lohan thing. Let's follow that.
Yep.
And let's follow this a little bit more closely because it should be very interesting because one of the few things that came up with all these newfangled devices and so forth is the whole auspices of the company actually deleting stuff off your actual device, especially when you paid for it. Best example has to be... what's those little pads you can read things from called again? I can't remember what they're called. Kindles.
Kindles.
Kindles, yes. What happened was that War of the Worlds was offered on the Kindle iPad thingy that you could read and stuff like that. It's been a couple of bucks to get it, so forth and so forth. And the thing is that people from the that actually made War of the Worlds, being goodness, I can't remember what his name is, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm doing too much today. Decided to launch his estate decided to launch a lawsuit against Kindle for allowing this book to be on here. So what happened was that Kindle, being all smart and intelligent, decided to actually have this particular item deleted off of people's Kindles after when they purchased it. Needless to say, it led to a lawsuit by that. And what happened was that it was found that Kindle was in error of doing this, and the thing is that they pay lots of money and stuff like that. But the thing is, it just goes to show that the corporations are basically doing stupid things, and it should be very interesting when you have this patch on your actual Xbox One. If that's it, like Microsoft doesn't do anything for it, because that could make play, at least from yours truly, a little bit more happier. Versus the whole George Orwell's. That's the word I was looking for this.
Yeah.
All right then. So with that being said, let's take another break here, and we'll come back with some more Weekly Training Family Goodness. How'd that sound?
Sounds good.
Perfect.